Hey guys, Vance here, and welcome to episode 4 of The Return. It's been a while, so this is like the return of the return, basically. So yeah, I haven't made a video in a while. Like when I started this, I was gonna do daily uploads, or like every day I went to the gym, but I don't know, that was just like too much for me. Like, I don't know, like the editing and stuff is kind of hard. So, yeah, I'm just going to do it like every now and then, I think. And it's been a minute, so, I figured I'd do one. And I haven't recorded a chest and shoulders day yet, so this will be the first chest and shoulder day that I do. So yeah, got chest and shoulders today. I've remade my program, so I've like completely changed it from what it was when I started this journey. There's a lot more volume now, so, and this is my first day of with the new program, so yeah, I think doing more volume will be good. I don't think I had enough before, and yeah, it should be cool. But yeah, basically we got chest and shoulders today. Gonna start with flat bench. I'm doing flat over incline because I want a big flat bench. Like, I've always wanted a big flat bench, so I might as well do flat and not incline. And then we're gonna do incline dumbbell press, and then chest flies on this chest fly machine that my gym has. So yeah, that'll be it for chest. And then for shoulders, we got upright rows, and then lateral raises. I always fuck up saying that word. And rear delt flies. So yeah, it should be cool. Still sticking to 3 exercises per muscle group, but I'm doing a lot more sets now. So that's where the increased volume comes in. And another change I'm making is that before I recorded all of my sets, but now I'm just going to record the last set that I do. Just so that the video is a little more like concise, a little more, a little shorter, because the other ones are like an hour long, and I don't think anyone's going to sit through a whole hour-long video. So yeah, that'll be cool. And then after the workout, I'll tell you guys about what it means to be a man of the sword, as I call it, or to die by the sword, which is a Slayer song, but it has a secret little autistic meaning that I ascribed to it when I was in my relationship. So yeah, that'll be cool. I'm just gonna warn you guys now, it is pretty autistic. It's not silly, but it is kind of autistic. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in the gym. All right, let's set a bench here. I'm doing 4 sets of 8 for bench, and I got 125 on the bar. When I started this, I had to do like 95 or like 90 or something, but slowly working my way back up. When I reach a plate, I might record a video for that. That's like a milestone. So, all right, last set. rest now. All right, last set of incline dumbbell here. I did 4 sets as my 5th set of 10, so 5 sets of 10 in total. Like I said, increasing the volume before I was doing 3 sets of 8 for this. So yeah. Need some. I need some gel for my hair. I always like to try and like pause on the last, 1 or 2 reps. Just get that good squeeze. All right. Lastly, for chest, we have chest flies. All right, last set of chest flies here. I kept these at 3 sets of 8. So yeah, this is my 3rd set. Ow. All right, last set of lateral raises here. I did 10 sets, so this is my 11th set, and I'm fucking exhausted. The reason why I'm doing 11 sets is because I heard in a Sam Sulek video once, like, oh yeah, I just do 11 sets of lateral raises for shoulders, so figured why not copy off of him. Seems like he knows what he's talking about. So, yeah, it's my last set here. Last exercise I forgot to mention, I had 50 pounds on the chest fly thing. Here I got 30 pounds, which is a pretty decent weight. But yeah, man, this is my 11th fucking set. Definitely feel it. So, all right, let's do this. This is a really cool machine. Not every gym has a lateral raise machine like this, so it's nice. And I'm doing 10 reps. All right. Two more. Fuck. Whew. That was hard. All right. Next up, we're gonna do rear delt flies. All right. Last set of rear delt flies here. I got these at 5 sets of 10 as well. So this will be my 5th set. I got the weight at 60 pounds. So let's do this. It was accidentally on 50, put it on 60. All right, let's go to the car. All right, back in the car. That was a good workout. The reason why I didn't do upright rows was because I did like 2 sets, and on the first and second set, I felt like, oh, I'm out of breath. I felt like a sharp pain in my shoulders, so I stopped doing them. I'm not really sure what that was about. It never happened to me before, but yeah, I stopped doing them for that reason. And but yeah, other than that, I had a good workout. You may be wondering why I didn't do a physique check. Let's just say I want to, like, you guys already know what I look like from my first few videos. I want to, like, not do a physique check in a long time and then eventually do one so that, like, I look way different. You know what I mean? So just fuck. Yeah, just let me cook. And we'll do another one in another video, you know, after I packed on some mass. Fuck. There we go. Okay. All right, so let's talk about this phrase, die by the sword. So if you don't know, Die by the Sword is a Slayer song. It's my favorite Slayer song. It was my most listened to song, like, of all time in 2023. I listen to that song, like, every single fucking day. But yeah, so I had this little, like, double meaning for it. So, like, the song, of course, it's, like, literal, like, you know, swords and warfare, and, like, it's this biblical thing where, like, if you live by the sword, you'll perish by the sword. It says that in the Bible, and that's, like, what the song's about. But I had this double meaning for it. So, as you guys might know, I really like Berserk, the manga / anime. It's like my favorite manga or anime of all time. And in Berserk, Casca says this. She says this in the anime. I don't know if she says this in the manga. She probably does say it in the manga, but she says something along the lines of, like, I'm Griffith's sword. So, like, Griffith has this dream of, like, achieving his own kingdom, and Casca is, like, his sword, or, like, so, like, she's, like, helping him with his dream, basically, and in a literal sense, like, also killing his enemies, because she fights with them in the battles and stuff. But yeah, she says that she says that she is his sword, and I was just, like, obsessed with that, and, you know, that was really cool to me. So my thing was, like, my ex-girlfriend was my sword, right? Like, she was my sword, she was my motivation, she was, like, everything to me, basically. And so yeah, this song, Die by the Sword, that was, like, my goal, was to live with her, grow old with her, and then die with her. So, like, die by the sword. So I listen to that song, like, every day, thinking about that, like, you know, growing up and getting old and dying, basically, with, like, the love of my life by my side, you know, die by the sword. And something else that happened, which was really weird, was this happened when I was in the hospital. I was in my bed, and one of the therapists came into my room, and this was after my girlfriend broke up with me, so I was, like, really depressed and stuff. So I just stayed in my room all day, not really doing anything, not going to therapy, just kind of rotting in my bed, you know, my flesh consumed, basically. And there we go. And I was just waking up from sleeping, and she said something to me. She said something along the lines of like, she needs the Reaper, which was really strange because I played Overwatch back then. I played Overwatch 2 with my friends, and the character that I mained was Reaper. And I thought what the therapist meant by that was that, like, my girlfriend needed, like, she needed me. Like, she needed, because I played Reaper all the time, and she basically, like, needed me. And I thought that she wanted, like, you know, the person she fell in love with. Because this one time I was playing Reaper on Overwatch, and it was like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, and my girlfriend was at her beach house in Atlantic City, and she asked me to come over, and I told my friends, like, hey guys, I gotta get off, I'm going to Atlantic City. They're like, what, you're going now? Like, that's fucking crazy, you know, blah blah blah. And I thought when the therapist said she needs the Reaper, that's what she was talking about. Like, she needs that side of me that'll just, you know, take off to Atlantic City in the middle of the night to, you know, hang out and stuff. And yeah, I thought that's what she was talking about. It was either that, or I thought she said she needs the rapier, which is a type of sword. So that connected to, like, my die by the sword thing. And yeah, I have no idea what she was talking about, but she said something along the lines of, like, she needs the Reaper, she needs the rapier or something. And I thought that my girlfriend had told her to let me know that, and that somehow my girlfriend knew, my ex-girlfriend knew that I played Reaper on Overwatch. And so she needed that, like, that side of me that'll just, like, you know, be impulsive and kind of just, you know, just try to be with her by any means necessary. And yeah, it was really strange. And then later that day, this is like the weirdest thing. Later that day, we all went outside, because, like, they didn't let us outside all the time, but they let us outside, like, every now and then to like play basketball or listen to music and stuff. So we went outside, and somebody played Angel by Amanda Perez, I believe it's called. And it goes like, God send me an angel from the heavens above. And it says send because the song is about a breakup. Like, this girl goes through a breakup, and then she wants God to, like, send her an angel to, like, make her feel better, basically. And when I was there, I thought that it said God sent. So, like, I thought that God already sent the angel in the song. And I thought that connected to, like, my girlfriend. And I thought that, like, my ex-girlfriend was an angel that God sent into my life to, like, you know, make my life better. And, you know, when I met my girlfriend, we met through Tinder. And right as I started that experiment on my lab brat with the 500 test, that was, like, precisely when we matched. So I thought that, like, God saw me, you know, starting the cycle for a lab rat, of course, and sent, you know, this angel into my life, you know, because he knew I would be, like, insatiable, basically, because of the hormones, for the lab rat, of course. But yeah, and while this song was playing, you know, God sent me an angel from the heavens above, blah, 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 you know, Angel by Amanda Perez, I looked in the sky, and I'm not lying when I say this might have been a hallucination because of the bipolar or whatever it was, I don't know. But a bunch of clouds basically, like, formed out of nowhere in the sky. And one of the clouds was, like, two hands going like this. like reaching out or like holding something in their hand, and it was a sword. It was like this huge sword, and then all the other clouds were like other swords. They were like daggers, like rapiers, sabers, all types of shit. But there was that one huge cloud that literally I wish I could have taken a picture of it, but I couldn't. I didn't have access to my phone. But yeah, it was like two big hands and a sword in the middle of it, like as if it was giving me the sword. And I thought that was like a sign from God that, I would have my sword back, that I would die by the sword, like I wanted to. And yeah, it was really strange. But yeah, man, so, will I die by the sword? Probably fucking not. I'll probably never even see, quote unquote, the sword ever again. Let alone like talk to her. Because I sent her a text about a month ago, asking if she was still interested in seeing Niagara Falls with me, which was really fucking stupid. Because there's no way she would say yes to that. But I just figured, it's worth a shot. And she left me undelivered, and I've been undelivered ever since. So yeah, that kind of sucks. She was answering all my other texts like when I got out of the hospital and stuff, but whatever. That sucks. I also texted her on Snapchat. She posted a selfie of herself. Oh, that was a redundant sentence. She posted a selfie. Of course it was of herself. But whatever. Yeah, she posted a selfie, and I replied to it. I replied to her story, and I said, Lady Blank, that was her name. Blank was her name. You set my soul on fire, and she left me undelivered for that. So yeah, I'm not one to double text, because it's just silly. It's desperate. I don't want to bother her, and I don't really have much to say other than the obvious, like, I miss you, I love you, etc. Which she probably knows. I'm trying to move on, but it's been fucking hard, I still think about her every day. And I just had a dream about her last night. It was so weird. I saw her in the dream, and then I was crying, and then I used my phone in my dream, which I've never done before. That was really weird. And I looked up in the dream, what does it mean when you cry in a dream? It was like a weird, like, dream within a dream thing. But yeah, that's what happened. And yeah, it was really strange. And every now and then I have dreams of her, and it doesn't help. But it's nice. At least I get to see her again, if only for a short time. But yeah, man. If you have a girlfriend, I hereby dub thee a man of the sword. She should be your motivation. She should be your sword in your battle through life. Because I think that's beautiful. So yeah. Let me see. Is there anything else I can talk about? Oh, her contact name. I did this a while ago. I never told her, but her contact name is The Sword. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, I won't die by the sword because I didn't live by the sword, She told me all the time to go to therapy and stuff, and like, you know, just try to get better. When I got out of the hospital for the first time after my car accident, I should have talked to somebody. I should have talked to a fucking therapist, because back then I thought that I had a microchip in my brain. Like, that whole time, from the time I got out of the first hospital to the time I got into the second one, I thought I had a microchip in my brain, and that everybody around me could hear my thoughts, and that, you know, they knew what I was thinking, which would drive anyone fucking insane. And, you know, if I went to a therapist, she could have fucking told me, like, hey, you know, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't have a microchip in your brain. It all started with that fucking Elon Musk Neuralink shit. Like, I fucking hate Elon Musk so much. You know, he's such a fucking nerd. Cause like a post came out on Instagram that said that the first Neuralink patient had been, like, you know, tested on. And I thought they were talking about me. Like, imagine if Elon Musk wasn't doing this stupid, like, Iron Man fucking weird shit. Like, none of this shit would have happened, you know. Well, you know, something might have happened. Because, you know, you don't just think of microchips in your brain just from nothing. You know, I had bipolar, and I was going through a manic episode. But yeah, it fucking sucks, you know. It just kind of feels like I'm, like, living in my own shadow, you know. I feel like I'm just getting mogged severely by, like, my former self, you know, unequivocally fucking mogged beyond belief in all aspects. But, you know, what are you gonna do? So yeah, man, that's the video. You know, it's good to be back, good to be making videos again. The next video, I don't know when it'll be. Might be tomorrow's workout, it might be several workouts from now. But yeah, I'll keep y'all posted. And yeah, see you later.